What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Donald Trump coin, Trump, official Trump USD. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. It is the 12th day of April. Here we are at about $2.79, which is some of the lowest price action that we've seen really all month of April. And actually, with that being said, the lowest price that we've seen the whole month of April did come in today. Might be moving up though here pretty soon. Every time we've been down in these areas, we were down here, moved up, we were down here, moved up, now we're down here. Every single time, and even back here. I don't think I made a video back here. We've been bullish every time that we've been down at these levels, and I'd like to take another leap into bullishness down here. That this is a opportunity to buy. We're going to talk about the Donald Trump coin and why we're bullish short term and short term only. Don't make any mistakes, guys. This thing's going down. It's got a lot of dropping to do. Okay, it definitely does over time. But I do think we have a short-term play to be made here because last year, and this is very, very appropriate for what we're talking about now. Last year, in May, where are we? In May, we had the announcement that there would be a Trump crypto gala event on the 22nd of May. And that announcement was made somewhere, I think it was on the 22nd of April, a month before. We saw a massive surge in price. The price dumped back down, but then it pumped back up. And we actually even pumped into the gala event itself, where then on the day of the gala, the 22nd, that's whenever you actually began dropping down. We found resistance back at prior support, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't just a straight shot all the way down, but ever since then, you have been moving. I mean, this was back when Trump coin was worth $16. Ever since then, you've been selling off. Right now, we had the announcement made on March 12th that there would be a crypto gala and luncheon event on the 25th of April. And that'll be for the top 297 holders of Trump coin. Also, or top 297 participants of the Trump points program, which you don't actually have to be a holder of the coin. If you're buying Trump merchandise and stuff, that also gets you points, and then you can be a lower wallet holder than the top 297. But if you've registered, it just matters who's registered and who's been holding the longest, who acquires the most like points for this. So not even the top 297 holders, but the top 297 scorers in this time, in this window of March 12th to April 14th. April 14th. This is the window of which the points are accrued. The people registering for the event on the 25th of April here, they have this window to accrue points to gain their spots, to gain access to that luncheon, that crypto luncheon. Let's actually go to it real quick here, just real quick. Official Trump meme. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see here. And while we're waiting for that to load, actually, we can go on X and read this. This was 51 minutes ago from Rapid Response. So within the hour, if you're watching this, you've probably already been made aware of this. But we could pull it up now anyways, in case you're not. I would assume you guys will be aware of this. Donald Trump made the post today saying, "So there you have it. The meeting went well. Most points were agreed to. But the only so again, the talks went well, guys. Like the talks actually did, even though they failed to meet an agreement, the talks did go well. There were some good things that happened, I believe. At least that's what JD and Trump and his team are reporting. But the only point that really mattered, nuclear, was not. Effective immediately, the United States Navy, the finest in the world, will begin the process of blockading any and all ships trying to enter. No, this does not break the ceasefire. This does not break the agreements of the ceasefire. No, it doesn't. They're not firing. They're just blockading. That's tactics. That's very classic tactics, actually, in moments like this in ceasefires. Or leave. And any and all ships trying to enter or leave the Strait of Hormuz, that's what they're blockading. At some point, we will reach an all being allowed to go in and all being allowed to go out basis. But Iran, so all people, all over the world, doesn't matter. China, Israel, Ukraine, America, whatever, people, whatever. But Iran has not allowed that to happen by merely saying there may be a mine out there somewhere. There may be a mine out there somewhere that nobody knows about but them. This is world extortion. So he's not blockading because he's throwing a fit. He's blockading, at least this is what he says, because there's mines out there. So he doesn't want any ships to get hurt. He doesn't want, because that would probably look worse, right? The Strait of Hormuz is open, everything's safe, and then a ship blows up thinking that they're safe, innocent people are dying, right? that probably wouldn't look good. So, I mean, blockading this, it's a show of power because the negotiations didn't go well, but it's also, I think, a show that they're trying to get the mines out of there. This is world extortion, and leaders of countries, I think it's a little bit dramatic. I think Iran they deployed military ordnance in response to us. They weren't aware how much that would hurt the whole world. It is kind of world extortion because who are they to own that strait, right? There's other countries that are involved in that strait too, and that depend on that strait, but they took it anyways, and they deployed these military ordinances, and they don't even have the capabilities to undeploy them, to decommission them, to bring them back, or to discharge them, or any of that. So the United States has to go in and do it. Especially the United States of America will never be extorted. We have been extorted plenty of times. We're probably even being extorted now by our own people, but that's a different discussion. Shout out to Gavin Newsom. I have also instructed, and what's his name? Tampon Tim, right? Tim Walz, that's his name. I have also instructed our Navy to seek an indirect and interdict? What does that mean? Interdict. Shout out to my non-English speakers. We're about to get this interdict and authoritative prohibition. Okay. I've also instructed the Navy to seek and interdict every vessel in international waters that has paid a toll to Iran. No one who pays an illegal toll will have safe passage on the high seas. We will also begin destroying the mines the Iranians laid in the straits. Any Iranian who fires at us or at a peaceful vessel will be blown to hell. Iran knows better than anyone how to end the situation, which has already devastated their country. Their Navy is gone. Their Air Force is gone. That's true. Their anti-aircraft and radar are useless. Khomeini and most of their leaders are dead, all because of their nuclear ambition. The blockade will begin shortly. Other countries will be involved with the blockade. Iran will not be allowed to profit off this illegal act of extortion. They may want money. More importantly, they want nuclear. Additionally, and in an appropriate moment, we are fully locked and loaded. Our military will finish up the little that is left of Iran. President Donald J. Trump. So, yes. So, that's happening now. I wouldn't say things are escalating. They're basically the same as they've been, right? Except now we're blockading everybody. And it sounds like he's saying we're blockading because we don't want people to blow themselves up with the mines. But it's also probably because of the failed negotiations, too. This is just a setup for when the ceasefire ends, probably. Let's go to the Get Trump memes, though. Now we can get away from that just so you guys are aware of what's going on. Maybe that'll make the Trump coin pump because everybody's like, hey, Donald Trump's talking. Maybe I should buy his meme coin. What's going on with that? And the official Gala, I can only imagine that the media is going to be like, what the heck? Potential business-to-business scam detected. Yeah, okay. That's from my NordVPN. Thank you. It does this on plenty of legitimate sites. I know that this is definitely a legitimate one. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you. I should have marked it as safe. I don't know why. Join the most crypto-exclusive Mar-a-Lago conference and Gala Luncheon. Leaderboard ends April 14th, 12 p.m. So 12 p.m. Eastern Time. 12 p.m. Eastern Time. That's like whenever it's April 14th here on this day. 12 p.m. Eastern Time would be after 12 p.m. UTC. It would be like I don't know. It'd be like the 14th hour or the 16th hour of the day or something like that. I forget. Let me think. Hold on. We can actually do that right now. What hour is it right now? So it would be the 16th hour of the day. Anyways, Donald Trump coin. There's going to be President Donald Trump speaking. Paulo Ardoino, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Tether, USDT, the largest stablecoin in the world. Mike Tyson is going to be speaking. Chi Huang Song, the founder and chairman of Upbit. You've got the partner at Founders Fund. Joey's a partner at Founders Fund. I don't know Joey Krug, but cool. Zhao Zhao, who is the president of leading on-chain super app platform Jupiter Protocol. Very big crypto figures here. Kathy Wood, Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, Ariana Simpson, who had a part in AI16Z or A16Z, whatever. Tim Draper, who everybody knows. Anthony Pompliano, sorry. Not Anyo. Nicole Viswanathan, co-founder and chief executive officer of Alchemy, chief investment officer of Anson Funds. I don't know this guy. Mike Alfred, I don't know him, but hey, Fox LP, a partner of Alpine, Aaron Weaver, these guys here, lesser known names, but still big deals, and they have a lot to do with crypto, all these people, and there will likely be more, right? Check back daily, conference speakers are added daily, so there probably will be more speakers as well. The snapshot for this is on the 14th. The snapshot for the last one, I forget where it was exactly, but it was somewhere in this time here, the snapshot was. And after that snapshot, Trump coin didn't dump. It actually, I think the snapshot was like literally on this day. Let's look that up right now. When was the snapshot period? You know what? I don't actually like Google because it is slower. Let's use Grok because Grok is faster. I'm gonna delete this too. We don't need that. When was the snapshot period for Trump coin and the crypto Gala event at Mar-a-Lago last year in 2025? Don't mistake it for this year's event. Grok's pretty good. I don't need to baby him, but I like to baby him, especially in moments like this, so that we don't just waste more time. I do believe we're going to move up, you guys. I really do. We'll go over some reasons for that, too. Snapshot for 2025 event, Monday night, May 19th. Okay, so it's on May 19th. So 220 holders. The snapshot was actually a lot closer. The event itself took place on the 22nd of May. So May 19th was over here. This was the snapshot event date, and we actually pumped going into that. We pumped the week before, and we pumped about from a low here to a high. We pumped about 47%. Again, the initial pump on the news, and then the pump afterwards was 47%. And then even leading into the event itself, we saw another 31% pump. Okay, just as a point of reference, we take that same idea and we put it here. If we were to, we pumped on the initial news, we haven't had the secondary or the tertiary pump yet, have we? We take the pump, we assume that we get a 30% pump, that would take us to $3.62. You get a 40% pump, that'll take you up to about $3.90. If we get a larger pump than that, which we could see a larger pump than that, we've been kind of in this accumulative phase. I mean, maybe we even go above this high, we could see some crazy, crazy growth, you guys. Trump coin is not afraid of seeing 60 to 100% pumps. Anyways, just some thoughts there. What were we doing with Grok? We already got that done. Then we can look here at Trump coin. Just see. And let's see, Trump coin here. 30-day period. There are more shorts than there are longs. There's a big stockpile of longs here. Maybe we clear them out. We're at 279 now. We could push down like 5 cents or so. Maybe that's what happens. Over the last 7 days, a lot more shorts than longs this past week. 90-day period. You look at this. Again, more shorts than longs. The longs outweigh the shorts by like 2 to 1. So I do believe that we'll come up. We'll clear out all these shorts, move up, have no problem doing that from a high to a low. Likely what's going to happen is we'll go to the golden ratio zone at least, which comes in line perfectly. This zone here, the golden ratio zone, comes in line perfectly with these areas of resistance here, somewhere between $3.74 to $3.87 from the current low that we had today of this range. That is a 34 to 40% growth, which is exactly what we saw last year. Could we see more growth than that? Sure, the 786, 886, we go to $4.05, $4.25. Sure, we could see something around there. But the point being, I do expect a pump to come in here over the coming days, over the coming week, and certainly before the event that's on the 25th. It's the 12th now. The 14th is when the snapshot takes place. We actually saw a pump after the snapshot date last time, and we had 2 secondary pumps that came after the primary pump. We haven't had that happen yet, so not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Take that for what it is. Do what you will with that information. We look at this on a 3-day time frame. I actually really do. I think the MACD looks bearish, but I do like the MACD here as long as we can maybe move up and close today green. As long as we're building bullish momentum. If we cross this red, that actually might be bad. But the RSI getting out of the oversold zone, the daily time frame here, stochastics typically where we find resistance are at the 50 or at the overbought zone. That's where it was last year at this time. That's where it's been predominantly since then. We haven't gotten overbought. We haven't even gotten above the 50. I do think if we were to move lower, we would have done so already. there's no volume coming in on these drops, and it just makes me think that we have some upside to go. So that's my thoughts. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you on the next one. I am not, and there's some bullish divergence on the 4-hour MACD right there as well. I am not in this for a long time. I'm in this for a good time. I do expect that what's going to happen here is from this zone, we will see a breakout, a very prompt breakout, and I'm looking to take profits anywhere and everywhere between this high point and these high points here, all throughout this range. I've got orders layered out throughout this whole range, and I even actually have some that are a little bit higher just in case we go higher. I don't care if we go all the way up here. I don't care if we see a crazy pump and we do like a 200% move from here. I don't care. I'm not trying to catch that. I just want to catch this nice little bit here. I've got like literally 50 orders layered out throughout this level, so I'm prepared for that. That's where I'm selling. I'm selling between the levels of $3.80 and really like $4.50. I think $4.60 is my highest selling order. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.